From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throw complete to Lamb. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Prescott now on 3rd down. It's his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Hero 15!
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Hey, Riplet, Riplet! Attack, attack! Attack!
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, 57! 15!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Dak now from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And what a hit there. Ouch. She paced the crush for moving the chains that time.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Complete out to the right side. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott now to throw on third down. Rams got it on the sideline. And he's gotten it down to the 30 before going out. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
There we go, going to 53. There we go, kill. 26.
Another throw for Prescott. Getting out to his left. He's on the move. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. This one's caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll try and punch it in. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Riblet.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Yellow.
Sending a receiver left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs facing a deficit near the break. Buckle up. It's third and goal.
Yellow.
Pacheco. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
A 21-yard attempt.
Up and good from Blankenship. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And look at this return. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field, and you've got to believe all...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Yellow.
First and 10 from the 41.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He lets a heater go deep. Middle. He's got it inside the 10. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. First and 10, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow, yellow. Hero 15. My side.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Big game downfield. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Got Lamb, and it's complete. Continuing to move past the 45. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
At 47. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Throw on 3rd down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
On fourth down, Prescott's a throw. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Attack!
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, 57 color. Hero 15.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. He lofts it deep left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's trying to go deep again. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, here we go. Wait.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Here we go.
2nd and 6 now. He's got a man left. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That pick-six ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-six. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Kill. Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill.
Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. He's on the move. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Stopped on a play by Big Chris Jones.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Throw complete to Lamb. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. We're going to 53. Here we go, kill. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Rolling left, buying some time. The ball is loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to...
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Dak now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds up.
And they pick him off again! All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach third down.
Yellow.
Right back to Pacheco. Jukes one defender, and he works this to the 38 before going down. They gain 14 on the play, and it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Yellow.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Yellow, yellow. 15. Right side.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Attack, attack. Right side.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Yellow.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They can bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
They kick the running back in motion.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Chiefs keep running away with this. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Hello.
On 1st down, they'll run. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Chiefs throwing 6 more on the blowout. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right check.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's taken in by Lamb. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Yeah, here we go. Right check.
Prescott will look to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go. Right check.
From the red zone now. Has it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
47.
Another throw for Prescott. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. All right, one more snap to play here.
Yellow.
Now a give left side. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. So score this a win for the Chiefs.